Well, welcome to the final 2 weeks. It's really a little bit shorter in 2 weeks because we have to get the grading in before the end of the term. So your speech is due, your actual speech, okay, is due April 23rd to peer review. That's Thursday night. Then you need to review 4 peers, you've done this before, by Sunday night, okay? And of course, I want to see your PPT there. I want you to be talking over that. Your PowerPoint's your notes, your PowerPoint's your visual aid, your PowerPoint's your outline. So you really ought to be ready to go on this speech. So what I want to do now is I want to go over very quickly. Let me look for the grading rubric for how this speech is going to be graded. These are the kinds of things you need to be considering as you work on your speech. Bottom line, the superior speech, a speech with a grade of A, is going to constitute, I'm reading right from the syllabus, constitute a genuine contribution by the speaker to the knowledge or beliefs of the audience. In other words, you have to say something important. You have to teach your audience something. Otherwise, it's been an entire waste of time, okay? And judging from your PowerPoint, you're doing this, so congratulations. I'm very comfortable with this, okay? You need to be, show positive enthusiasm throughout the entire speech. I'm looking for 6 minutes, okay? And you need to be, kind of addressing the audience. You need to be having this conversational tone. You can't be reading the speech. You can't be reading the PowerPoint. You can have your notes. You can have your written text if you want, but you can't read it. You have to talk about it, okay? It's very, very important. Otherwise, somebody just read your speech. Why would you speak it? Why would they listen to you, okay? We've talked about this in your speech analysis early on when you did the speech about AIDS. We talked about vividness and special interest in the use of language, use some strong language in the speech to keep the reader's attention up, to let them know, the listener's attention up, to let them know where the important parts are, all right? Make sure you understand the form and organization. You've done this with the speech analysis, and you've done this with your PowerPoint, so you already have good organization. Make sure you're focused, okay? Don't try to do too much, and you've already accomplished this with your PowerPoint, all right? And then make sure you delve into the details. To get to 6 minutes, you're going to need a lot of good details. Then you need a good introduction. This does need to be kind of an eye-catching introduction, kind of, something to bring us into the speech, okay? None of this, hi, I'm so-and-so, and I'm going to talk about such and such. No, start with an interesting fact, an interesting statistic, something that captures the reader's interest immediately, okay? So that said, anything less than that, I grade down from that, all right? If you have any trouble uploading your speech, you wouldn't have to use the PowerPoint. You could have the PowerPoint in front of you, okay, but I wouldn't have to see it, or your peers wouldn't have to see it because we've already seen it, okay? If you have any trouble uploading your speech, you can also use YouTube. If Kaltura Media doesn't work, YouTube's terrific. In the upper right hand, you need to have an account, okay? And then in the upper right hand corner is like a little camera. You click on this, and it says go live, all right? And you can just record yourself, quite cool. I'm actually using Photo Booth on my Mac, all right? That's quite helpful here. And sometimes I use Kaltura Media. I get just a little frustrated with it. So bottom line is peer review by Thursday night, complete your peer reviews by Sunday night, re-record your speech. The whole concept here is to have practice by the following Thursday night, April 30th. So we have a little bit more than a week and a half at this point. I'm going to repeat this Thursday night, speech to peer review. Sunday night, speech to the four reviews to peer review. You reviewed 4 speeches, okay? And then the following Thursday night, April 30th, final deadline for the class, your speech there. That's why I'll grade it, okay? And the class will be over. So congratulations. I really think that we're all on the same wavelength here, and I'm very pleased with your progress.